Steam has began its summer sale as of yesterday, with a plethora of games with prices dropping 50 to 80%. Some games have plummeted to dirt cheap prices. I've waded through the mountain of on-sale games to pick out some of my personal favorites that I'd recommend you pick up while they're still cheap. Garry's Mod, normally priced at $10, will be $2.49. This game is a sandbox physics game, which usually goes on sale for about $5, but it now is even half of that. This is a game that creatives can sink hours into and also share the crazy game types with their friends. Similar to Garry's Mod, the next game, Black and White Bushido, also started off at $10 but is now sold for $2.49. This game is an underrated multiplayer game which has a simple concept. You're both samurai and the objective is to kill your opponent. The catch is that one player is black while the other is white, and the background, being black and white, makes you blend in with certain areas of the map. The stealth makes the game exciting and also strategically challenged compared to other games of the similar genre. Castle Crashers, typically priced at $15, is now currently $2.99. Most gamers have at least heard of Castle Crashers, with the game being 8 years old. This 2D beat-em-up is a classic in its own right and provides hours of multiplayer fun. At such a cheap price, it wouldn't be hard to convince 3 of your friends to purchase it alongside you. The next entry sitting on the list is Skullgirls at $2.99. This game is usually priced at $10. If you enjoy 2D fighters or anime girls, then this game is for you. It provides a unique fighting experience that is certainly a change of pace from the traditional games of the genre, such as Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Tekken. The game's fun and very stylized, which leads to my recommendation. My next recommendation would be Speedrunners. Normally $15, the game is currently $3.74 on Steam. If you're looking for a stellar multiplayer game, Speedrunners would have to be at the top of the list. It's a high-paced side-scroller where you race your opponents attempting to have them go off-screen, which results in elimination. This game has been on my Steam wishlist for quite a while, and this is the most affordable I've ever seen it. The next game on the list is Chivalry Medieval Warfare. This game is priced at $3.74. Normally priced at $25, this hack-and-slash multiplayer title has been extremely popular with the fans. It takes the overused Call of Duty online multiplayer formula and uses medieval warfare as a substitute for guns. This isn't only refreshing, but for such a cheap price, it's certainly worth the online experience. Child of Light, originally being priced at $15, is now $3.74. Child of Light is a critically acclaimed turn-based RPG which has never been so cheap. Ubisoft's game feels handcrafted but also has beautiful scenery with well-designed characters. Anyone who plays the game would recommend it. Never Alone, typically sitting at $15, is now only $4.49. The puzzle platformer has wonderful art direction and storytelling. The game is full of ups and downs, which left me filled with both joy and heartbreak. If you're a fan of games in the vicinity of Ori and the Blind Forest, then I'd give this game a play. Portal 2, usually priced at $20, is now only $4.99 on the Steam Summer Sale. You can't find a game with a mix of expertly designed puzzles and well-crafted story just like it. The game is told mainly through the hilarious antagonist GLaDOS, and the sense of hostility mixed with humor makes for a wonderful experience. The puzzles were challenging but also fun, and I can't recommend the game enough, only being priced at $5 for the sale. Just like the previous entry, Mirror's Edge is priced at $20 but now brought down to $4.99. With Mirror's Edge Catalyst just coming out, there's no better time to play the original. Parkouring through the city feels smooth and effortless, which complements the captivating story following the main protagonist's faith. If you haven't given the game a chance, you owe it to yourself this summer. Undertale, usually being $15, is now only $6.99. Undertale was the sole work of Toby Fox, and his work was one of gaming's highlights in 2015. The music was fantastic, the art was memorable, and the story was fantastic. With every playthrough, the story has a captivating change, and it is based on the decisions that you make throughout the story. I put in over 30 hours on the game and was entertained 100% of it. I can't do the game justice, but if you haven't played it now, it's time. The last recommendation isn't a single game but a bundle. The Bioshock triple pack is usually priced around $23 to $24 and is now $10.51. If you're looking for a good bundle to buy, I'd recommend anything Valve, but in this case my favorite would be the Bioshock triple pack. This includes Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite. I'd have to write a full review to tell you how good the games are, but I'd suggest taking a dive into the franchise. I'm sure you won't regret it. And that would be the end of my list. I couldn't go into too much detail for every game on the list, or else this video might end up being 60 minutes long. But keep an eye out for prices fluctuating throughout the week. For all we know, games that were originally 30% off could turn to 70 in a matter of minutes. If you're a Steam customer, now is the best time to be looking for new games to explore.